Hi everyone.
Hi.
Tonight we're here making raspberry chia jam. So it might be a long video because I want to start it right from the start so you guys can kind of see what's going on, what consistencies we're looking at. So you'll be able to see the pot there. So that you can make it at home. I videoed this a few months ago, I think, but I forgot to save the video, so I thought this was a good enough time. I also forgot to write down my recipe, so we'll see if we can get it going tonight. So I've got a packet of, I think it was 400 grams, let me just double check, of 500 grams. 500 grams of frozen raspberries, so they're just completely frozen, and I've put them in a pot. I like your nice heavy kind of cast iron pots because they're a lot more forgiving with heat and sweet things. Easy to get clean, easy to use. Yeah, what did you say? Yeah, so I can hear it. This is probably, maybe put it on a minute before I turn the video on. So I'm just giving it a little bit of a stir around. It's on a fairly high heat.
Okay.
No, it's too hot now. There might be one in here. There you go. There we go. So I'm just giving it a bit of a stir. Now I've got a lemon here. So I'm going to show you guys a trick that I learned from Jamie Oliver that I teach all the kids when I do Jamie Oliver's Learn Your Fruit and Veg in schools. I'm just going to take my rings off for this. So I've got a fancy schmancy lemon juicer thing, but I'm going to show you how I teach the kids because I think it's really important with our kids that we get them touching, feeling, really involved with the food. So the more kind of appliances you use, the less chance they have of getting their hands really dirty. So when we're in class and we're using lemons, we like to get them to hold their hand and we squeeze the lemon over the hand. We'll get some more out of the freezer in a minute and get the hands in there and you catch the, see, you can kind of see it coming through my hands and you just catch any pips with that. So I'm not going to put too much, that's about, I got a bit carried away, about a tablespoon of lemon juice.
Can I
I'm going to lick my...
lick
Do you want the lemon? This is, I think, everybody's favourite parental moment, watching kids eat citrus like this. So,
Where's Daddy?
he's in the man cave. You're going to go show him. So, you can kind of see it's getting... I'm going to move it closer now that Mads is taken off. Excellent. So, it's getting kind of broken down a lot. I can smell it. And 500 grams is perfect. So, that's really just going to be one little pot. When you look at it like this, you think it really is... Can be cheaper to buy it, but Chia Jam's great for kids because it hasn't got as much sugar in it, like added sugar, and it is got all the fibre of the chia seeds, which we love, and the omegas and fats and protein as well in your chia seeds. So this one, I never feel guilty about giving Mads, like slathering it on a bit of toast for her. So we've got our lemon juice. Then I want to put a little bit of maple syrup. You don't have to put this in. I just like the sweetness. I like the taste of the lemon, but then it gets a bit sour, so I like to add a bit of sweetness back in. So this is a giant bottle. I got it for like $10. It's pure maple syrup from Costco. So I'm just going to put a tablespoon in. Not much. So this is suitable for, your under 12-month-olds. If you've got a little one. I'm in trouble for moving the chair. Okay, I can hear it bubbling away. And now I need to, we're not going to squeeze any more of that in. I just want to dry this little spoon off because I'm going to put my chia seeds in. I don't know why I pulled the sugar out before. That's a bit weird, not putting sugar in here.
Mum,
No more lemon juice, please. So now I'm going to put my chia seeds in. So I'm going to use, let me just have a look. That's 1, 2, I'll do 3 tablespoons. And just kind of scrape it out because that was wet when I put them in there. So if you haven't seen chia seeds before, you can kind of see them in there.
Mum,
they get really...
Are they popping now?
No, they're not popping like the popcorn. Now I'm just going to stir. So they get really... For those of you that haven't had chia seeds before, they get... Okay, have fun. They get really gelatinous kind of around the outside. So they make a really good like pudding or addition to oats in the morning. is a great way, just sprinkle them over that you can have them. I like to put them in smoothies because I don't really like the kind of mushiness. So if I put it in a smoothie, it blends it up and actually breaks that. Oh, look, I've got jam all over my top. Oh, good one. And I'm just going to keep stirring until it breaks down. And then you kind of watch it just like jam. You want it to kind of come together. And when you scrape your spoon across, I'm just going to try and see if you can see it there. It should start to kind of hold together. So unlike real jam, which keeps for ages and ages, this won't keep as long. This will keep for a few weeks in your fridge. But I swear it won't last that long. It goes really quickly in our house. So it's really forgiving. Use as many or as few chia seeds as you want, but the gelatinous outside of the chia seeds is what holds it together and turns it into the jam. So you will need those. And you could just do a basic berry and chia seed. You don't need to put the lemon juice or the maple syrup if you don't want to. But great for kids. A great spread for the top of their bread or toast or whatever. Top of their, it makes a good compote for the top of, you know, pancakes and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to keep stirring.
Do you want to see?
Yeah. I made the mistake. Oh, it's a seed. We should keep it. We'll plant it. All you mums watching and dads will know half a conversation gets finished because I get interrupted, which is okay. This evening I put dinner on and I thought I'll do the video while dinner's cooking away, and then I went to start this and realised I hadn't turned the oven on and it'd been in there for about half an hour. So dinner will be a bit later. Yeah, we can plant it. We'll see how we go. It might not plant seed till spring. So see,
Mommy,
it's...
I just want to put this on here.
Yeah, you can do that. Careful of your arm though, it's very hot here. So it's starting to bubble, it's starting to kind of come together. So I'm just going to keep going. You've got to constantly stir though, but it's only been a few minutes. I can see you watching, Jeremy. You guys are my biggest fans, I love it. So we're making chia jam.
I'll be making chia jam.
Jammy jam, yeah, because we're almost out of peanut butter, so I thought I'd better make some.
We're making jammy poo.
We're not making jammy poo, I hope. Hope we're not. So I'm just still stirring. I did warn you it would be a fairly long video because I wanted people to see the whole thing. It is so easy to make. So if you've got kids, or even if you haven't got kids, give this a go. It's delicious. Not as sweet as your traditional jam, but you can feel good having it because it's got all that chia goodness in it. They always talk about, superfoods and goji berries and stuff like that. I always think that chia seeds, if I was going to pick a list of top superfoods, they would absolutely be on there. So easy to get your daily fibre. Okay, now as I'm stirring, I can see it really coming away at the bottom. So it should only be another minute, if that. It's bubbling. All of the raspberries have broken down. You could use any type of fruit. We've used mixed fruit in the past.
Mommy,
we've used fresh.
don't break them down.
Oh, don't! They're already broken down. See? So we can have our jam. It's got to be. Yeah. Oh, is it cuddle time? Oh, no, you just wanted to spit your food on my top. Yeah. Mum life. Loving it. Oh, no, you're eating it off my top. Amazing. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, I'm going to see if I can kind of lift this over. Yeah, I will in a second. You get a view of my dirty kitchen, I think, from this angle. So, if I put it down here.
Mommy.
Careful, Mads. You can kind of see
Mommy.
when I do this. You can see how it's kind of holding together.
Mommy, please, could I please hold on
I'm stirring.
to your wings?
Yep. Oh, no, don't hold on to Mum's rings. And you see it's starting to stick a little bit. That's the perfect consistency.
I'm going to look after it on my hand.
So that's absolutely perfect. I'm going to turn it off now. And I'm going to pop that in a jar. So you want to make really sure that your jars have been sterilised. So best way to sterilise jars is in the dishwasher or in your oven. So this has been sterilised. We want to make sure that there's no kind of bacteria or anything that's going to grow, especially since it's not set like a proper jam with acid and lowering the water activity. So it is prone to growing things if it's there too long, but we can extend the life of it by making sure that we've got a nice clean sterilised jar. So I'm going to jar that up. I tend to use a spoon rather than a funnel because it's jam, it kind of gets stuck in here. So I'm just going to spoon it in and then pop that straight into the fridge, and then we can eat it straight away or tomorrow. Oh, Netflix is turned off. So that's me. Let me know if you love to make chia jam. Just a second. Let me know if you like to make chia jam or if you are going to try this recipe. And I'm going to go and turn Netflix on to distract Mads until dinner time. So have a good evening, everyone.